right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Game Jones. I am Tiberius Jones, and obviously this is Crimson Desert. No shit. Wow. I mean, what can we say about this game at this point, right? I mean, so much has been said, so much has been talked about and shown and critiqued and poured over and, debated, and it's only been a fucking month, man. This game's only been out a month, and it feels like I don't know, what's the word? What does it feel like? It's not a cultural phenomenon. That part's, yeah, that's true too. But I'm thinking like, it feels like it's been part of our culture longer than a month. Like, I know for me, this is staggering to say. I am over 320 hours into this game. 320 some hours. Actually, I think it's over 330 now, as of last night, and here I am, and you know, uh, I'm finishing up chapter 4, so got a long way to go, and I mean, I feel like I've been relatively thorough. Here's what I've unlocked. I mean, let's just zoom all the way out. Uh, yeah. So, wait a minute. Let me see. Yeah, that's better. See all our icons. So, yeah, I mean, I started back when it first came out. I went straight down here by the Steel Mountains, and I worked my way over for a couple of days about to here, by Dewhaven. And then I came back and I started just exploring back around home, primarily around Hernand. Found my first witch, of course. Started messing with the Abyss Gears a little bit. Um, and just was, just kind of going through it, not in any kind of specific order. I was just playing, and most of the time, I would literally just kind of pick a direction and go, and that was working really great. And I don't know, for about 3 weeks, I was doing that, and it was, basically, I was playing like 7, 8 hours a day at least, right? Um, and making a lot of progress, but then story wise, not really making hardly any progress. Hadn't really left Hernand as far as progress of the overall Greymane story. And it was early in chapter 4 as far as that stuff went. I'd done some of the bounties, done most of the bounties actually. And that was like it, because they were fun. I dug those, and they were an excuse to see real far off places on the map that you know nobody in their right mind was exploring that far out. My dumbass, I'm way the fuck out there with like the wrong shit, but I managed to. I mean, I got through them all, and it did get me way out there and kind of show me that, man, this, first of all, I couldn't believe how big, big this motherfucking game is. It is big, big. Like, man, hold on. I just realized I don't think my chat's open. Here we go. All right, chat's open. So, anyway, this game is it's just so incredibly big. And, you can tell people, and it doesn't mean anything until you experience this. It's not going to mean anything. It just can't. I could tell you Zelda Breath of the Wild was a big game, and it was a cool game, and there was a lot to do. Well, that hardly says it, now does it? you know. But if I give you the controller and you start playing that game or this game, it's gonna make an instant and unforgettable impression. I don't like so this is what I'm talking about in the video today, and that's why it's titled what it is. They have now they've gone to making so many corrections that I'm not sure what fucking controller I'm even using. Right now, everything's suddenly changed to Y for interact, which is not what I'm used to. I want fucking X for my interact. Now, what I wanted a little while ago to try to change this So here are my options, right? Controller customization preset or movement controls. Well, I've got both, right? So I started with this. Still Y. I don't want Y. I'm used to X. I want X because they're changing everything. It's like, and I can also feel that I need to go back. So I was experimenting with the DLSS 4.0 as opposed to 4.5, and I can feel a little bit of input lag. But one problem at a time. So the controls. So that's not right. So let's try this. Okay, there's my X. Now, let's see how the control feels. Okay, so let me see the degree of, see, he's sprinting way too fast. He's sprinting way too fast, okay. I'm trying to see if there's like, with the two of these combined, am I going to find what I want? And I have a control mod installed, which is supposed to improve. So, okay, this is how it's supposed to feel. Yes, he's supposed to jog when I use the stick, and then he should sprint when I hit the button. There we go. And then he should, there we go. And with the controller mod that I have, that's what's stopping him so fast. So everything else is, and the centering is also the control I'm sorry, is a camera mod that I have. So the two combined, really three combined, because controller mod, the game's new customized controls, fuck, and the camera mod come to make this experience. Okay, the mods I got off of Nexus Mods. I get all my mods there. I don't even know where else to get mods, to be honest. So yeah, it's the, I want to say it's called Smooth Movement mod. Um, yeah, and I'll verify. If somebody comes into the chat and wants to know, then I'll get and look it up real quick. So yeah, Smooth Movement mod, I believe, and the camera is the immersive camera. So if you just look up immersive, you should find it, and it's got 3 zoom settings that I like. You only get 2 when you're on the horse. I think that's a game limitation, but otherwise you get 3. So I consider this first person, right? Then 1, 2, 3, and then immersive. So actually 4, and this is what he considers immersive. This is when the guy made the thing. You can, it's a JSON mod, which means it's modular. So you can choose exactly how granular you want to get with the customization of the camera mod, which I love. But this is his suggestion for immersive. And I got to agree, I really love this. I just fucking, this whole right here, yeah, that's fucking, dude, that is so fucking sick. And for combat, most of the time it's really good. Sometimes it's still too close, and I will just zoom. I'll either stay here for combat or go all the way out for combat. Um, man, so here's my I recolored my armor today before coming in. I was inspired by a guy that I saw on Reddit who had done a purely black armor, all matte. So even his, like my I consider the detail stuff to be pewter. That's what I was going for, is a pewter look. Uh, and his was all just black, black, black. But still, the thing that got me inspired was actually the cod piece cover. When I had done mine originally, I had discovered the red dye shop, which this is actually all reds. It's just the darkest reds possible, which look black essentially, uh, which is super cool. And yes, the head piece and the underlying mail were left gold on purpose. Those are actually the stock colors of those, those stripes, and the underlying mail, that's the stock color of those, and I like it. I like it, and I kept it that way. But I did change the stripes on the internal stripes on the helm to this same dark, dark, dark red. So it really, depending on how you're looking at it and what light it's in, it goes anywhere from a really like dark rose to brownish to black. So, but I dig it. It's got attitude. Uh, and yeah. So, okay, I like the controls where they are now. Now I'm going to go ahead and go back to DLS 4.5 just because I do want my frame rate back, man. But I got ray construction on. Everything else is cranked to the max. Um, I can't honestly tell which is better in this game, 4.5 or 4.5L. Like, first of all, the frame rate is instantly better. So this is instantly more responsive, and that part is instantly better. Okay, so I'm looking at the edges, like around his head, especially. I mean, they're really smooth. Wow. There's no light bleeding around shit and stuff. I mean, that's super fucking okay. Well, at the top, hold on, I had it there. It was doing it for a second. Okay, well, that. I mean, I guess that little bit of bleed at the top of the chrome, at the very tippy top of his helm. It's you could either consider that bleed or designed like bloom. Uh, hard to say. Like there, it's perfect, 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 perfect. And then there's that. Okay, and there, like in the front of that, where the top crown meets, where that little point meets the top of his head, uh, you can see I forget what they call it, the noise. You can see the noise. Uh, but other than that, goddamn. Okay, so now let's check out 4.5 and see if there's a 4.5L and see if there's a difference. So I'm looking at that same spot where this helmet point meets. Okay, so there's still noise there at the top when I get, yeah, right, like there. Okay. Turn your head back, bro. There you go. Yeah, see that noise? I mean, and there's limitations. I mean, I'm being about as nitpicky as you can fucking get. And then you have native, which I don't know. I find that this is the problem. If I just go straight native, no upscaling at all, then you can't do ray reconstruction or any of those things. But now this is purely native. Man, I mean, so okay, so that's showing you there is less noise. So the DLSS does, I mean, I do see some noise, but it is less, in my opinion, than when you have the DLSS on. And otherwise, I mean, the frame rate is not as good. I mean, you can see when I turn, there's definitely a loss in frame rate. Now I'm streaming, so that's certainly going to have an impact. Then I have everything graphically maxed out, so all the settings themselves are completely maxed on a 21:9 curved OLED monitor. It's a G-Sync monitor, so I don't know what the frame rate is on this right now, because I don't have the counter up. But I mean, this feels like 45 frames. I mean, that's what that feels like. That's what it looks like too to me. But that again, that's with streaming going and everything. So, man, the image quality is fucking really good. My God, it's got this. Yeah. I just want to see how it feels to play like this for a few minutes and then make adjustments, whatever. I see there's somebody in here actually watching. I'm just gonna say hi in the chat real quick. Where the fuck did my chat go? Hold on. I'm coming, guys. Yeah, can I see my chat, please? Mm-hmm. The fuck? Okay, so I go to open the chat and it opens up fucking YouTube Studio, which is fine. I mean, that's one way to do the chat, I guess. It's a little bit fucking cumbersome, though. Weird. Why didn't that just... Okay, but whatever. That's fine. Back to the game. Hello, peoples. Thanks for stopping by. I am Tiberius Jones. Obviously, this is Game Jones, and so yeah, they need to stop a little bit. I think, they have been making so many changes so fast that like I just had this problem with the controller. Like I came in this morning to play, and the reason I was annoyed about it is honestly because it happened to me last night. So I came in, I made these adjustments, I got it to where I wanted, I saved my game, saved everything, and then whenever I got done playing last night, I went to bed. I get up this morning, everything's back to where it was, to the same fucked up settings, and I just now had to go back through it all with you guys. I shouldn't have to do that, you know. And these guys know that. I mean, Jesus, I have never seen a studio more responsive to player feedback ever. And I've literally been playing games for more than 50 years. So I'm basically as old as this industry. So I've watched the entire thing happen from the 70s to now. And yeah, this is, trust me, a shining example of development. My God. Especially in today's environment. I mean, where everything is just so fucking corporate and over monetized and over online emphasized. And yeah, the corporatized is where everything started to go wrong. But the fact is, the business has hit such a scale when you are now larger than movies and music combined. You are making products to reach an audience that is so wide that it justifies, um, well, on one hand, it justifies the cost of development, right? But on the other hand, it doesn't. If your cost of development are bloated just because of the way that you do business, and I saw a great video about this today. A guy was talking about it, and he made some really good points about how in Western development there's a lot of compliance that goes into development, and what compliance is basically following the rules, complying with laws, both national, international, whatever, and then also sensitivity content and all this shit that all goes with it. And that all costs money because it's all lawyers, man. All that shit is from lawsuits that happen to somebody else. So now these big corporations who are paying to make your games, well, really, you're paying to make the games, but they're paying up front to make the games. They don't want to fucking take on any liability, which is also why shit gets too safe. It's really that's my whole fucking point. This is why shit gets too safe. Corporations, once you have to listen to and answer to shareholders rather than your creative process, that's going to be problematic right away. So what do? I mean, we love these big games, right? The reason that we are so enamored, at least I know, the reason I'm so enamored with this game, there's a lot of reasons why, but the biggest overarching is it's a huge fucking once or twice in a decade experience, right? And it's made even more so by the fact that it came out of kind of nowhere. For me, anyway. Now, I know a lot of other people, the general gaming public, and I've been away for a couple of years because I just got a new computer at Christmas, so I'm really just getting back into my gaming groove right now. Got an Xbox. I bought an Xbox just for fucking GTA 6. All right. So my 2026 was was all planned around GTA. I didn't. I'm so into talking about this game. I don't even know what I'm doing. Um, so my whole gaming year was planned around GTA 6, and that was fine. That was cool. But you know, I still have to have other things to play, and that literally, I knew nothing about this game. I knew nothing about Pearl Abyss. I didn't know anything about Black Desert. I didn't know anything about any of that, right? And just coincidentally, the day before this game released, I was in like a crisis of choice. Like I have pretty much all the top 10 games out right now, which was getting me to a point where I couldn't decide what to play. And I was actually finding myself watching more videos about games than I was actually playing games. And that's when I came across some stories about this. And it was the very first initial like impressions from reviewers, and this is the day before release, right? So I'm seeing the initials and I'm like, okay, well, you know, the video obviously looks really good. And so that I'm a graphics whore. So if you show me really good graphics right away, you're at least going to get me to watch. So yeah, okay, the graphics instantly suck me in. And then, but then the things they were saying about it, I was like, well, these are all subjective things, man. Like I saw the IGN review, which I sent them an email myself the same day that I saw it because it. I was outraged. I said this yesterday in the stream. I was literally outraged, and I thought um, they just did a complete injustice to the game. They didn't fucking give it the time that it deserved. I mean, for any game, but especially, come on, it won't let me switch to my mask while I'm in the drawer. Oh, I don't have a fucking mask on me. I'm sitting here wasting my fucking time. All right, so what was I saying? Train of thought, guys. Help me out. Oh, so you started about yeah. Well, you know, it's all when it gets to be corporate like this, which is necessary to get the scale that you need. You have to have big business involved, which means profits have to be involved because it's business. Everybody's out to make money, right? And that's perfectly fine. So, a couple of observations that I've been making recently myself, and I've been looking to find what other people think, whether anybody agrees with me or not, is first of all, you have to keep in mind that the price of games has not substantially changed in 40 years. 40 years ago, 50 years ago now almost, in 1982, right? Games were $45, 40, 45, and even $50. That was for a fucking Atari 2600 game that may cost at best 50 grand to develop and market and like get out the fucking door, right? So those games were 95, 99% maybe profit, pure profit, right? So the developers got spoiled. Uh, the publishers, EA, Activision, that those were the big players back then. It was EA, Activision, Atari. Um, well, those were the guys. Then in television came along, they had some of their own first party stuff, and then well, they were mainly first party stuff for them. And television was a weird thing. They were like ColecoVision before ColecoVision. They had the weird controller, different than anybody else, with like a disc involved and a keypad. Exact same thing that ColecoVision would later fucking copy. Anyway, anyway, so yeah, sorry I get scattered about what there's so many things I want to talk about with this, and sometimes it's just best to keep moving to have the game remind me. This looks really great. Now that I'm kind of sinking into the frame rate a little bit. I got to see how combat is, but this is kind of like a movie playing like at this. I wonder what you guys think. I mean, the game is so damn cinematic anyway. I mean, look at that shit. Fuck. Should we fight those guys? Oh yeah, most definitely. Oh, I don't think you are. Uh-oh. Put the fucking drill blade away, bro. Put the drill bit away. Thank you. I like punching. Oh, really? It's very bad for all of them. Yeah, they're pretty low level. Okay, we gotta wake up though and get into the rhythm of some combat. So, trying to think what I need to do right now. All right, so now let's the contrast. I mean, the problem with that is like the native is technically it's going to be the most detailed image, but it's without ray reconstruction, a lot is lost in my opinion. Ray reconstruction just makes everything fucking look amazing. It just does. Um, because it's the difference between simple fucking ray tracing. I mean, look at the fucking difference in the sky instantaneously. I mean, when you have that, that just is all, and the way the light moves around the fucking edge of the summit of the mountain, and it's moving as the sun is moving, man, and all this gradation of the light coming down through the trees right in front of the mountain, that ray coming directly down, and then that is all so fucking fantastic. And it's an incredible amount of math that is going on to calculate all those rays of light. But the upside is, the downside is for, you would think, would be performance. But these guys are so fucking good at their job that they have this engine, um, what's it called? The Black Space engine, uh, that they have created is fucking unreal. And the fact that this runs across so much different hardware is pretty stunning to me. But obviously, I'm playing on a high end PC, and this is a 5080 that I'm playing on, an RTX 5080. So yeah, this should be able to crank that motherfucker out, and it does. 32 gigs of RAM, and yeah, obviously, it's no sweat, and that's unbelievable because even okay, now it's even more impressive given the fact that this also includes the 40 added gigs basically of new textures for both distant and near scenes, by the way. Because I noticed right away when they did this last weekend, you know, the mountain anywhere instantly pops. You instantly notice the difference in polygons. You can't help it; it just jumps out at you. But then you also notice right here, these surfaces right here are instantly super well defined. They were well defined before. Now they're super well defined. They've got granular fucking texture to them. Now, I don't know. I don't know how much difference it makes for you guys on your screen, but for me, uh, it makes a big difference. I'm running a reshade. It's a reshade that I made actually. I tried a couple from Nexus Mods, and I wasn't happy with any of the reshades that I got there. So right now the reshade is running, and you know, this is what it looks like, and I think it looks fucking fantastic. Now, the main thing that's different between this and the regular, without it, the vanilla, is the blurriness, primarily to me, and the color scheme is completely wrong. So I'm going to count down from three, and then I'm going to switch. Three, two, one, vanilla. Okay, so here's vanilla, right? And you see how everything is instantly turned blue. Everything's turned blue. All the light is made a cool blue, and it loses all the temperature. Thank you, temperature of the environment to me. So this does, now the temperature of the scene doesn't feel right. Like I don't feel, it just doesn't feel right. It looks to me like it could possibly rain here in the foreground. Like the lighting on me, my character, and the horse, that looks like it could possibly rain. It's like it could even be early afternoon and it's super overcast, cast cloudy, is what it looks like to me. But then that mountain in the distance looks like it is supposed to have a sunny light shining on top of it. It looks like the way the highlights are happening there. So then we switch over. 3, 2, 1. Okay, the difference is you have to let it sink in. It's like two different moods. And to me, I guess when I'm playing, usually what I'm going for, from my artistic sensibility, with which I guess my background in art is, I can draw. I cannot paint. I've tried. I don't get the medium. Although working with Reshade has given me a different appreciation for how painting works, as far as using light and yeah. So figuring out what the different shaders do was the biggest thing. But then it's really fun because you can set the mood of the game for your taste, And that's a lot of work. Don't get me wrong. Making your own reshade that took me like 5 days. Okay, because I hadn't worked with this shit, and well, first of all, when I'd worked with this shit initially, like over 10 years ago. That was like when the Division came out, right? I was dealing with some reshades at that point for my gaming channel at the time, and to me, reshade was a whole new thing at that time. But I didn't learn any more than, hey, I can download reshade and then I can download some custom presets, and that was it. I didn't understand what the I tried to fiddle around with the settings, but I did not understand at all what they really did. And in fact, I misunderstood them much worse than I even thought I did. Um, but this time around, I have really taught myself. So I actually, uh, with a combination mostly of just doing reading on Reshade's own website, and then wherever gaps were, I actually used ChatGPT and asked questions and had it fill in the gaps. Um, Now I understand what all these different shaders do and how one affects another, uh, and how they all work in tandem to create an overall image. What's up, guys? What's up, what's up, what's up? Ah, I thought you were going to say something cool because you had the gift option. Give him some bread. I haven't really figured out any rhyme or reason to what makes more trust and what doesn't. Whoa, hello. Let's go to the shiny spot. Maybe another portal. Whoa, hello. Oh, that. I I literally hit the land button an instant before I slammed into the ground, and somehow I took no fucking damage. Wow. That was complete and utter fucking luck. Okay. So anyway, I must be living right. Hey, speaking of living right. Oh, hardly. Hey, like me now. Okay, so you guys know how to do how to sheath your sword the fancy way? Da, da, da. Oh yeah, this is fucking cool, man. Okay, well, first of all, shut off your thing. Thank you. You got to switch to a one-handed weapon, and you have to have a shield enabled for this to work. Otherwise, it does not work. If you have two one-handed swords, it won't do it. And obviously, it's not going to do this move that I'm about to show you if you have a two-handed sword. So normally when you shoot the weapon, you hit left on the digipad and he does that, which they have sped that animation up hugely. And then pull back out. But if you want to look cool, like especially after you kick some ass, you do this move. No, I'm sorry. I held it too long. Double tap. Yes. Attitude. I love that shit. It's fucking detail, man. I love it. Fucking Rocky their ass. Hello. So, where the fuck are we anyway? Oh yeah, we're by home, right? Yeah. Well, I'm supposed to go see this guy about what? What are we doing? I don't even remember. Well, I have an X on the ground for some reason. Hmm. Oh, you know what? I think that's just my, yeah, that's from when I went to see the die guy. Because I just got done doing the armor. So that was just my marker to put me in the general right direction when I was flying in the air. Okay, so I've been working out here for the last like few hours, last like 8 hours in Demonis, and I was kind of yesterday just working through all these question marks. I started up at this point here, and then was working my way down, and I made surprisingly not as much fucking progress as I had hoped as far as the actual question marks. I mean, don't get me wrong, there were more here that I did clear than I found what they were talking about. But like these two, especially, I don't know what the fuck I was doing yesterday. I was pretty stoned though. So, maybe it's just eluding me because of that. But I'd like to go try to figure that out. And then the wider overall area, like, fuck, man. I mean, I've been way down here, and I've been way the fuck up here. I have not explored the desert. Okay, I have gone in, and that's it. And as you can see, all question marks. So I'm down for whatever. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's just go. Right? I mean, no guts, no glory. All right. God, I hate this fucking bullshit. They really gotta work. They gotta fix that shit. And yeah, I could grab my mouse real quick and do it more fine tuned, but I don't like the fact that the way this is fucking set up. Hold on. Okay, cool. I just want to get the lead up my the. I wanted to get the feed up on my laptop. Wow. Okay, this is wow. Okay, I didn't even. I don't even remember this at all. I mean, I literally came in here like 2 weeks ago, probably 10 days ago at least, and I mean, literally, I didn't look around. I was not wearing fire resistant stuff when I came in the first time, so I really wasn't prepared. Yeah, so I didn't see any of this. I didn't see these fan things. Didn't even peep this. I think the last thing I did here was I found whichever that last portal was. I landed on it, let it sink in, and I hit save. Yeah. So, all right, let's go see what we got. Whoa, hello. Hmm. Interesting looking fans. Wasn't as low as I thought. Okay, we go. One of these. Oh, there we go. Well, look at this. Isn't that dandy? Okay, I think this is where Darth Vader died. Get up there. Climb. Thank you. Okay, maybe a little too close there for this environment. It looks fucking cool as shit. Fuck. Man, I don't know if I mentioned while I've been on today, I am over 330 hours into this shit. 330 hours, and I'm just now, like, exploring in here. Oh shit, that's really hot. That was not good at all. It's directly on top of the fire thing. Yeah, not very bright. Okay. I don't know. It just looks cool, so I'm just fucking around in here. Let's move on. We'll go up top and see what there is to find. Crazy. Oh, gotta pay attention. See so many people do that in videos, trying to make it look all pretty and cinematic, and whoops, right on the side of the bridge to your death. Okay, I was expecting. Oh, okay. Look at this. Okay. That's funny. When I was a kid, well, actually, me and my siblings still own a house in West Virginia that my mom left to us. And there's a rock formation at a place called Seneca Rocks, West Virginia, that used to have this rock formation where there was like a what we say, like a horseshoe shaped uh, cutout at the top of the rocks, and standing in that like upside down archway was a singular stone that was more or less the shape of a person. So there was a fucking legend that went with that, that there was this Indian princess who had committed suicide there. And it wasn't Sacagawea, uh, it was a different girl, but same kind of thing anyway. So that was the legend, right? And recently that rock fell, like in the last 20 years. And as a kid, whenever we would go on vacation to West Virginia, we would always drive by and take a picture every year of that. And yeah, it's no longer there, which is kind of sad. And that just reminded me of that. Okay. Wow, it doesn't seem like much action. I don't see anybody down there. Lots of ore here. Wow, flying is so much easier over here. That's weird. Maybe that has something to do with the hot air. It's just easier to fly because, I don't know, you're riding the hot air currents all the time. Are these live guys? Oh, it's just suits of armor. Okay. You know what? I need to make cloth adjustments here for fire. I got all my ice resistant shit with me. Come on. That's hilarious. Well, I got my Kyro stuff actually. Oh, maybe I am wearing all my fire shit. Yeah, there's one, two. Yeah, okay. Second thought, I guess I'm already pretty much fired out. I'm just checking the cloak. Because I thought I had this other cloak that... No, I guess not. Yeah, they're all ice. Okay, never mind. We're as good as it's gonna get. Hello.
For a discerning customer, I keep the good stock aside.
All right. I keep Garnet on hand just to give as gifts. Ah, fuck, it's the merch. I'm talking about wagon here, so I'm not going to be buying his shit. Wagon cargo hold, what? I'm confused. Am I able to use my wagon from a distance now? Hold the fucking phone? What? Are you serious? Am I reading this right, people? Hold on. Is anybody in the chat? Come on, people. I need a hand here. I'm not seeing I was seeing a person count and now I'm not seeing it. What the fuck? Oh, there we go. Right now, 1, but 8 people have stopped in. That's cool to know. But I want this fucking chat to stay. See, it's opening up 2 windows for me. Thank you. Pop out chat. That's what I've been trying to do the whole goddamn time. Thank you. I can shut this. Come on. Oh my god, it doesn't want to. Are you serious? I'm trying to resize the fucking chat window. Oh my god, this is really bad. Like, YouTube is not... Oh my god. I'm trying to grab the edge of this fucking window. And the room for air to grab it, there is none. Okay, now I've got the chat open where I can sort of see it. Oh my god, this is just... Why can't these guys figure out how to do chat, right? Like, I know I'm an idiot and I'm fucking incompetent. I get that, but still, these guys are supposed to make this shit easier for me. Really. Oh my god. Yo. All right, cool. There we go. So, yeah. It says, no, I'm sure, yeah. There is no wagon nearby to load objects. There you go, see? Yes, I can't buy either because, again, no wagon.
What is it?
And I mean, who the fuck, like, unless I move my camp out this way, are they really expecting me to bring a fucking crazy, shitty ass fucking wagon way the fuck out here? That's not gonna happen. I mean, that's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna want to do that. Oh, sorry. I'm just trying to have a conversation, motherfucker. God, they really gotta give you... Okay, so here's my nitpick, Pearl Abyss. You need to give us better radiuses of interaction with these fucking NPCs, man. I'm sick of bumping into people. Even with a fucking control mod on here that it's got much better granular analog control, you're still making me run into people all the time. It's fucking annoying. And it breaks immersion every time.
I haven't the strength to talk. I came to keep myself from starving to death. I heard this was a place where you could find all sorts of things. I've been rummaging through the goods. but found nothing I can eat.
This.
Porcelain, ivory. I have no use for them. I need something to fill my belly right now. Something good. Tasty.
Well, I can help you out with that.
You have to be careful of the sandstorms.
Yes, you do. Actually, oh, I think it's to give him, did it say tender meat? I don't think I have tender meat on me. I was just going to give him any old food, but let's try the meat once. Fuck it.
When the storm comes,
Okay. Now let me talk to you. I put the fuck. You fuck. He took my meat, but he didn't say thanks, first of all. Dick move. Really? Come on, man. Look, if you don't say thanks, I'm going to actually be irritated. Like, I'm going to be fucking irritated. Fucktard. I don't like the bums either. The bums in Hernan, fuck those bums. Fuck those bums. Get a job. Get a job. I'm a terrible person.
my wife's spice soup takes the weariness right out of me.
Yes. You guys look like a...
Sand make dunes, and coppers make fortunes. So don't waste a single coin, no matter how small.
Genius. Guys, genius. Nice cloth. Oh, those guys don't look very friendly. What's going on here? Just cleaning the stall, I guess. Okay. A lot of guards for a fucking empty rodeo. Fuck you. I'm feeling salty. Hello there. Sorry. Can't fucking help it. Ah, that's so fucking annoying.
Not to be amazed when you stumble upon ancient ruins out in the desert.
Okay, what am I looking for here? Well, there's not going to be any details because I haven't discovered anything on the fucking map yet. Okay, question mark. The fuck? There's never anything here. It's just fucking... Oh my god, there's a fucking thing? Not in Demonis anymore. No more fucking invites to the circus. Thank God. I got sick of seeing those things. That was worse than, my baby called me Pa! Jesus Christ. If I never hear that again. Okay. I think I missed something there. Rumor has it that a self-moving ore, yeah, has been discovered. They say it gleams like metal aflame when touched by sunlight. As a craftsman, I simply cannot ignore such a find. I am seeking someone who can bring this mysterious ore. Tivo, the blacksmith of Tommaso. All right. We'll see if we can find you, Tivo. Alright, so then the one that I just found. Okay, why isn't it telling me what it says? That's weird. So it wasn't my imagination. It didn't fucking tell me what it fucking says. Well, that's fucking lovely. I guess I could look it online if I'm really that fucking hungry for it, which I'm not. I'm like, nah, they'll either fix it and it'll work later or it won't. I'm not that concerned about it. There's only like 10 million other things to fucking tackle in this game. And this just looks fucking badass, so we must go up here. Look at that. That fucking looks cool. Love the lighting from the interior. That is really fucking cool looking. This goddamn game, man. This never ends. Never ends. Okay, I see guides. I see guys in armor. Okay, this could be. These could be living quarters, or this could be like working stuff. Love the architecture in this game. So well done. So I was watching the movie The Great Wall from 2017 with Matt Damon, which I'd somehow never seen before, but I didn't realize that it took 1,700 years to build the Great Wall of China. 1,700 years. Fuck. How do you even, like, come on. The United States, first of all, is only 250 years old, right? And we can't we can't be cooperative to get something done for more than like 10 years at a time. 1,700? Jesus. That just, that hit me so hard that single fact hit me so hard. I was like, damn, 2,000 years of cooperation. Yeah, most of it forced, undoubtedly, but still. Okay, I guess we can just go down and see what happens. Perhaps I should save, though. Maybe. Oops. Thank you. Yeah, I always make 2 saves in my current position. Because I do play with mods sometimes. Yeah, it's always better to be safe than sorry. Oh, nobody's saying anything to me yet. Wow, look at this. This reminds me of fucking 300. Totally. This totally reminds me of 300. Nice. Can I make one? All right. I really don't do that much cooking out anymore. Because I have everything is self-sustaining for the most part at this point at the Gray Main camp. If I need to stock up, or if I know I'm going to do a big fight, then yeah, I'll just go home and stock up on shit. Pretty much buy him out. And if I feel like that's not enough, then I'll either just stop at a couple more stores on the way out, or then I might cook. But generally, I don't want to be carrying around fucking ingredients that are taking up other valuable spots. Okay, I'm looking for grindstone / anvil. This is a good sign. I'm able to fucking claim stuff. Yeah, there we go. Hello, gentlemen. Don't mind me. Just gonna use your anvil. Thank you. So, should we go see what these guys are about first and then see what's down there? Because that looks pretty fucking intriguing in that direction. It's all new to me, guys. This is all new. We're in the desert. Probably shouldn't be here, is my guess.
Bandits, beasts, sometimes always trying to kill me out
It's
here.
a big motherfucker, man.
I just want one day without needing to sleep with my spear.
Yeah, I feel you. Apothecary, nice.
My soup takes the weariness right out of me. I just want the day's work done so I can head home.
Yep, I feel you. God, fucking lighting. I just love, love, love it.
My bunkmate snores louder than a bloody sandstorm. Honestly, I'd sleep better out in the middle of one.
Okay. Hold on a second. Are you guys hearing the game audio? Shit. I just realized I'm not seeing any levels. What the fuck? God damn it. I'm gonna stop the stream and restart. Hey, if nobody fucking said something in the chat, that would have been fucking nice. Fuck. Oh, suddenly we have levels. Fucking unbelievable. All right. Why couldn't people just fucking let me know, man? Okay, we're back. This is Game Jones, and obviously Crimson Desert, and with fucking sound. So I was sitting here. I've been streaming for like, I don't know, half an hour at least, and a few people stopped in the stream, and nobody fucking told me that the game sound wasn't being heard. I just happened to look over and see I had no levels. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Yeah, so that was not fucking cool. You guys are supposed to be helping me out. That's the point of having viewership, people. Come on. I do my part by showing up here. It's just so unbelievable. There's something lit up over there for a second. Yeah, there it is. Yes. tempted to kind of go over there and work my way around. Okay, shut off. I expect this to go very badly. Just gonna say that up front.
The desert will drink your blood.
I'm sure it will. What do we get for that?
The sands will do you.
Oh, this is fire, fire, fire. Off the fire, off the fire. Oh god, oh god. Oh god. Fire, it's where the fire is. Oh god, fuck him up,
Killer here.
Get him, get the fire guy. I don't care about anybody else. Jesus fucking God almighty.
Let's finish it.
Oh, okay. Come on, prick.
I'll teach you outlanders how the desert kills.
Oh my god. This is so bad.
Finish it!
That's everybody. Okay. Okay, that was fun. God damn. Damn, the dude's moving really fast. What the fuck? What the kind? And it overdid it a little bit with the fucking new movement. I'm like, hey, it's a little overly fast, guys. Anvil, grindstone. Can't use it anyway, what's the point? That looks like a bush to kill. These are the infamous tumbleweeds they added to the desert. I love how the bodies fall in this game. It's just really so, for the most part, the best I've ever seen. Like, I mean, he's laying right on those surfaces perfectly. That is so fucking crazy. Same for this guy. And then, you know, occasionally you'll find him laid out weird, but for the most part, see? Perfect. I mean, it's right on. Doesn't look unnatural at all. That's one of the first things I noticed was that how they fall. It's just the most realistic I've ever seen in a game, and it's really consistently good. Rats? What the fuck that was? Just do this once in a while, because I don't know, I might find a fucking chest or something. It's not likely. For fuck's sake, this goddamn stream is pissing me off today. Okay. Now I can actually, well, I can at least see that there's people in the chat. I can't see the chat itself, so what you're saying, can't fucking see it. Well, actually, I can see it on my laptop. So, yeah, I can see it. I take it back. OBS and YouTube do not work well together to fucking make shit the way that I want it. And I don't like to have the chat over my gaming screen. That annoys me. And until some people come in and actually chat, I mean, I have no motivation to change it. Okay, so here we are in the desert, and oh, elephant. Oh wow, cool. Elephants, I say. It's just so fucking dope. Wow. Just love that little bit of Eastern sensibility. It's really nice. Which brings me to another point, actually. An observation that I made, like, especially after a couple weeks that this had been out, and I watched some videos of different females around the internet playing the game and reacting to the game as they were playing it. And it struck me, a couple things struck me, right? First of all, they chose to use a Caucasian guy as the central character. Now, in today's geopolitical environment, that actually surprised me. It just did. So that was kind of a pleasant thing because, look, let's just be honest, folks. I'm basically considered a middle-aged old white dude, all right? And we are no longer the fucking predominant demographic for everything in fucking Western media anymore. We're not. Now it's black culture. Black culture is the dominant culture in media now. It just is. So I'm never surprised when I see a black character or a female character as a lead these days, because it's expected. But I was genuinely surprised that it was a white guy with a Scottish brogue, basically. And then so I'm watching the females, right? And I've never seen so many different females get called a fucking cunt and laugh and giggle about it. Like, I thought that was fucking great, fucking priceless, right? So, and it's interesting because it is an Eastern studio that chose to make those choices. I don't know. It's there's to me they're surprising choices coming from where they came from. I leave it at that, and I'd like to hear what other people think about that. And that goes for all the stylistic choices. Even the fucking with the updates, right? Hold on, I'm gonna smoke real quick. Almost out of weed, so let me get a puff or two here. The updates. Finally, somebody else said what I've been thinking for 2 weeks is that, like, I think either all these updates or at least the bulk of them, I think they had all this shit in the can. They had it all ready to go, and it was just a matter of turning different features on that were not on before. That's all they've really done, with the exception, I think, of like some stuff in the control scheme. They probably had to go quite a bit more granular than that. But for the most part, I think that's what they did. Because otherwise, come on. How? There's no way. I'm sorry. There's no fucking way that they could have got the amount of updates out, especially in the scope of the outlets, or the scope of the updates, rather, in that amount of time. I'm sorry. I'm not buying it, man. I'm just not. And these guys, they are fantastic from everything that I can see. But I'm not buying that. No way. No way. Now, in their favor, I would definitely say, the news today, if you didn't see, Pearl Abyss gave all their employees what's equivalent to a $3,400 US fucking bonus today for hitting 5 million copies sold. $3,400 for each and every employee because of this game. That is fucking cool, While, you got other outlets, Epic and shit, they're making billions and fucking land thousands of people off. I'm telling you, this business is in trouble. It's in real fucking trouble. And nobody wants to talk about pricing. But to me, that's the real elephant in the room. That is going to be the next big topic of contention, because guess what, folks? These companies, like I said, pricing of games has been virtually the same for 50 years, 40 years at least. Hasn't really significantly changed. And these companies are not going to front the money for projects of this kind of scale in the hundreds of millions of dollars if they don't have fucking some kind of guaranteed return. Because it is a business, and you can't do it. They can't make the kind of profits that they want to make and have those kind of production costs. The only company that can really do that is Rockstar, because now, and the only reason even they can is strictly because of scalability. They're simply so fucking big, and they're like, in the eyes of gamers, they're a guarantee. Rockstar is like the only, well, right now probably the only. Now these guys are going to be ranked with them as far as this goes. These guys and Rockstar, though, they are a guaranteed hit every time. It's going to be a guaranteed hit. Your money's well spent. You are not going to waste that $60 or $70 on a Rockstar product. And in fact, they're probably going to give you a lot of extra shit down the road for years and years to come, probably a decade, to keep you on the gravy train of online and buying shit that makes you look cool and keeps you, gives you an edge in the game and those kind of things. They're going to make their money, don't you worry. And they are definitely, if GTA 5 lasted 13 years, then the new one, dude, trust me, that's a 15-year game at minimum. They're gonna be rocking that shit for the next 15 years, and their ideas for how that economy is gonna go and those kind of things are beyond what anybody is thinking. Like, they're gonna have stuff where you and I will be able to trade in the game with real fucking money. Think I'm fucking shitting? That's coming. It's coming. If you want to say you heard it here first, say it, because I'm telling it. I am saying it out loud. You'll be able to fucking trade shit. You're going to get to the point they're going to make it so that you can make your own custom products. Like, you can make custom shirts and sell them online in GTA Online and make real fucking money doing it. Yep, that shit is coming. That's the scope. They're going to make a real economy in that game. And they're going to scale it out for the next 15 years. They're not trying to make $1 billion. They're trying to make 30 or 40 billion dollars over the next 10 years. That's what Rockstar's looking at. Their goals are way beyond anybody else's because they're them, you know. But we had to wait 10 years for each game. So I'm pushing, I hate to say it, I'm pushing 60. That means if I was starting now at 0, I'd only get to see 6 games in my lifetime, basically. 6 really good games. Yeah, and that's the fucking reality. And nobody plays that tape forward. Like, nobody who's either playing the games or making the games is playing that tape forward. You can't have an industry that is going to be sustainable forever on, 1 or 2 stellar pillar products per decade. We're not talking per year, we're talking per decade. It's gotten really bad. I remember when the release of good games, well, first of all, you always expected that there were going to be like 9 or 10 AAA titles every year. I'm talking back in the 90s, right? There were going to be 9 or 10 AAA titles across all platforms. So between Sony, Nintendo, Microsoft, and PC gaming, you were going to have guaranteed 9 or 10 AAA good fucking games every year. And you just knew that was going to be the case. And there was heavy competition all the time. And then windows started getting longer for development and longer to where we are now. And the scale, it's almost like I wonder how these guys did this sometimes, just because of this scale is on par with anything Rockstar has done. So as far as the scale of this and the density, I would argue at least that the density of content here is by far greater than Rockstar. Any Rockstar, better than GTA or Red Dead Redemption 2, especially Red Dead. I mean, really, Red Dead Redemption 2 gets too much credit as an open world, in my opinion. It just does, because most of the experience is still on rails. So no matter, even the side quests, for the most part, those are 100% on rails. When you encounter them, it's may be or may not be more or less random, but what's going to happen once you trigger it, it's going to be the same thing for me as it's going to be for you. That's just how those are written. This is nothing like that. You and I are going to do the exact same basic mission, right? We might have a quest mission. Go here, deliver this. Then that's all we get. How we get there and how we accomplish it is going to be completely different. Guaranteed. So I'm trying to figure out, I wonder what these are. Just gathering wind for energy, I guess. This looks so foreign. That's exactly the word I was looking for. That's why I'm having a hard time looking around. I'm like trying to figure out where I should go next. And I'm actually having a little bit of a hard time. I feel like I'm in a foreign land. There you go. How appropriate.
You'll find no mercy here. Your time's up. Not much fight in you, is there? Die already, you skank! Die already, you skank!
Whoa. Heavy-handed with my button mashing there. Where you going? Where you going, guys? Fucking killing his ass with one fucking punch. Oops. I was really just trying to say hi. I wasn't so much trying to kill him. But that's the way it goes. Life and death in Crimson Desert.
Hiya!
Right over his dead body. What a guy. Well, you know. I'll at least check the first couple of movies and see if they have anything interesting. There you go. So I gave up on the whole dog fucking scouring for looting for me thing because it just wasn't working that great. So I just gave up on it. But I saw last night that apparently birds are the way to go. Small birds, apparently, they literally loot at like wow, there's the train track. They loot at like 3 times the speed of anything else. Small birds. So I have to figure out how to tame a small bird. I think I've only even carried a small bird like maybe once or twice ever. And I certainly didn't try to pet it. I didn't think that was a thing. Wow, look at the heat rising. I just noticed that. That's what that is. On the sides of the screen and the top. See the haze rising? That is fucking dope. I didn't even notice. Yeah, I love that attention to detail. The real weather systems in this game are really fucking outstanding. You know what I need to check? I need to get some water going here. There we go. There we go. All right. Oh, here comes the train. Sweet. Sorry. I gotta try to get on this motherfucker, right? It's gotta be done. It's so hot. My dude is like so hot. Oh, dude, this is cool. This is cool. This game is so fucking epic, man. It makes me fucking happy inside, I swear. Okay, cool. Alright. That worked out. Digging it up. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, God. You saw what just happened. I see there's somebody in here watching. You saw that. I was under the fucking train. And then got shot through the top. Yeah, that's what just happened. Pretty sure. minute. This is fucking dope. I finally, you know, it took me so long to figure out how to do this in Grand Theft Red Dead Redemption 2, how to ride the train all the way around the fucking map. You can do it, but yeah, you have to fucking, first you have to sneak on the train, and you have to get by where none of the cops see you at all. And once you get on the train, you should be able to sit anywhere, and as long as you don't move once you get set, you can ride the entire train all the way around the train. Or if you mess up anything in the process. But that's the difference. This is true open world. That's it. You couldn't do this in Red Dead Redemption. You couldn't just hop on top of the train and then ride it all the way around. We haven't gone all the way around the map. I don't know how these tracks don't go all the way around. Hello. Bird is supposed to be the best fucking looting. See how much you know. Obviously, still. Would have went right off the back. Think it shows. Nope. Nope. Sure does not. I wonder if it'll show it on the map after. Did you see that big arrow? What is... Oh, that's... Never mind. That's the T in desert. there's the camels. Command decision. I want a camel. Come on, guys. It's okay. I'm nice. I'm nice.
Show you.
Oh shit, lightning guy.
It just getting started.
Yeah, the guy's guns first.
Oh, it'll all be over in no time.
Get his ass. Get his ass. Damn it. Everybody said you all want to hit.
Just die!
Him. This guy down here. Yeah. Thank you. Gun guys. Nobody else scares me, really. Just the gun guys. And then anybody who sends me into the fucking Y circle minigame. Because that fucking gets me every time. Because it gets harder every time. Okay. And now, I don't even know what the tumbleweed is used for, but obviously must be a reason to take it. Oh, we got two of these gun guys over here.
Such foolish bravery to walk these sands.
Dead bitch. Woo! Cooking with gas now.
Shut the manual gun. I'll grant you that.
Whoa. Hell. Oh.
Too dumb to gorilla. Any who come at my soul will die. Gold belongs only to those who know its worth. Catching you might net me a king's ransom. So you do value your life.
Oh wow, they're
A
talking
beggar's
shit to me
come
going
to
down
steal
here.
my gold.
Okay, I'm still trying to get up there. Oh shit. Oh, this is one of those kind of places. Oh, this is not going to be easy getting out of here. Oh, fuck. I've been stuck in a couple places like this. With the fucking slippery rocks. I gotta make the jump all the way up, or I don't get out. Yeah, not really my style. Didn't make it, see? Fuck, it's not getting me. Stop pulling your fucking sword out, you cock. Oh, this is so... Now the fucking stick just came up right. So, okay. This controller, it's a fucking Easy SMX. It's actually recommended by Linus Tech Tips. They did a full review on all the major controllers and a bunch of fucking not major controllers, and this was their fucking top choice. It's the second one I bought. First one had a fucking problem where the fucking trigger, right trigger went bad on me. Actually, not even and then this one, the big problem is the fucking right stick. They're adjustable sticks. The motherfucker comes off all the goddamn time. And it's always when I'm in the middle of the most fucking intense combat I was not ready for that. Clearly. That was a tad bit overwhelming. Yeah, I'm not prepared. I need better clothes. This. I've got to get more fire retardant shit. Comes the train again. Okay. On the road again. I can't wait to get on. Damn it. Oops. Heading back in the direction I was coming from the first time. Yeah, heading back up the road again. See, hello. I'm not saying the trolls are still from time to time. Do it natural. But they allow you to do all kinds of stuff. So, you know, you can do shit like that, but it's like you really have to focus and concentrate. What separates this game, makes it different, and you can do like anything. That's why the controls are as complicated as they are. And, you know, you have to understand the breadth of shit that you're living with, which you don't really understand until you're like 40, 50 fucking hours in, and you literally start to get close to having all the combat moves unlocked. And then it's like, okay, now I see. Now I see. But until you get to that point, like, just let's face it, early on you just let attack everything, defend, parry. That's it. You know, that's not at all what the combat is at this point. sounds of fucking dance, man. And I love to start with my fucking hands, and then move to weapons and grappling and throwing and fucking, but hands, man. I like the hands. And I still have some moves, some things to unlock, but I'm not sure what I need to pull. I'm not sure what I need to put my resources into. I really need to spot the guys with guns before I put my thing here. These are the first siege machines.
Make your peace!
First of all, let's switch. Okay, yeah, I haven't seen this bigger sword yet. Oh my god. Really? 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 I'm doing it. I'm having a hard time. That's fucking brutal. Jesus. Those shots. Ah, it's that motherfucker. Ugh. Fucking gun dudes every fucking time. Couldn't spot him out, man. He was hiding that motherfucker well from me. So much gold.
Leave the desert or die here!
I just want to grab him. It won't let me grab him. Or target him.
No more game!
And I'm dead. Wow. 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 Okay. I'm gonna be out of gold fucking revives here in a second.
You'll regret this! Dead! You'll regret this!
Come on, let me the fuck off. Bitch. Fuck you. That felt good as fuck, I'm not gonna lie. That felt good as fuck. Woo! Man, I'm telling you. When I got this game, I just thought it was gonna be a big, awesome open world game, which it is. But it's also like the best fighting game I've played in 20 fucking years, man. I am not shitting. That combat is so fucking deep and fun. I don't see anything here to claim. Water? Seriously, dude? Wow. That's all house shit. God damn it. I was thinking it was water I could drink right now. Yeah, this is my favorite sword that I found in the game so far. God damn it. Ah, you fucking piece of shit. Still a good one. Zoom in. Thank you. Fuck. There we go. Love that thing. I got that somewhere over in the Dragon regions, and I don't remember exactly where. I fought a big bunch of dudes. You know, it was one of those areas where it was like 100 dudes. Took a while. 45 minutes probably of fighting, seriously. I am not exaggerating. And then just sitting there on the ground was that thing. And you could see it from all the way across the fucking, like, you know, it was a little mini settlement thing. So where you'd have your cooking anvil and the grindstone, one of those little areas. Yeah, and this thing was just sitting out. It wasn't even in a chest. It was just sitting out by itself. In the blue, you couldn't miss it from across the fucking room. I was like, what is that? And I love the fucking, the tang. That is so fucking dope. It's just, I think it's the coolest sword, well, so far that I've found in the game. I think it's definitely cooler than the Darkbringer, which I have that too. Yeah, there's the Darkbringer. Which, yeah, that's cool, you know, but in comparison, it's plain. Get the hilt. I mean, it's okay. Yeah, to me, that's nothing to write home. But that motherfucker, that looks like a dragon in steel. Fuck yeah. Oh, why do you take off from speed all of a sudden? Jesus Christ. That's what I'm saying, man. They need to slow down the fucking updates. They're actually changing shit so fast, they're starting to fuck shit up in the wrong direction. Like, now they got... The movement is actually too fast now. They went way too far in one direction. And it's been iterating over the last few updates. It got fast, and it got faster, and now it's fastest. It's like, fuck, guys. Come on. I want to be able to have fine movements like this. I want to be able to move slowly with my analog stick, incrementally. Not just jet across everything. At full fucking speed. I guess these are going to be all fights, right? Almost assured. Like, I wonder why I even have. Oh wow, I don't have anything. Yeah, I can't do this. I gotta find the nearest portal, and then jet home, get some food real quick, and then just jet right back. So let's do that. Yeah, there's a spot out there way on that tower. Whoa! Didn't expect a big drop there. A little bit disconcerting. What's up, dude? Yeah, come on. They can really see the sword now. So sick. So sick! By the way, I like his little stumbling moves, like when he gets to the edge like that. I've seen people actually complain about that. I'm like, first of all, why would you pick something like that to even complain about? But second of all, I think it's kind of cool. Because first of all, well, especially now with, like I'm using the controller mod, so my guy, he stops way more abruptly than with the vanilla controls, which is nice because he actually stops when I stop. But, you know, that leads me to also get real close to edges like that, so he should do a little thing like that. And I think it's cool, and it adds a little flavor to it. I just think it's cool. All the little details like that, I love. It just feels fucking hot out here, especially in all this fucking gear. Okay, so... Let's stay focused. I gotta find a fucking... portal. Okay, there's something going on out there. Aha, there we go, baby. Yes. Yeah. Flare. Lovely. God damn, this fucking map is big. I mean, it's easy to forget just how big it is to zoom out from that fucking distance, and you're like, okay. Thanks for reminding me. Yikes. God, I hate the way this fucking moves around the map with the controller. It's fucking terrible. It's really bad. I'm not fucking kidding. I'm not exaggerating either. It's not smooth at all. It's all fucking herky-jerky and shit. I just had an idea. But I don't think... I can turn it on. How's it gonna? How can it do DLS? How can it do DLS? It can't do that. Oh, it just turned off frame generation. Okay, so you still get DLSS without frame generation? I didn't even know that was a thing. Okay. I'm down. Okay. Looks great.
You've come. Did you ever need an escort? I'm your man.
Just who I wanted to see.
Greetings. I'll need to adjust my schedule for this.
Oops. Let's turn up the sound of the feed for the game. Hopefully you guys can hear better.
You look like you're ready to take on the world.
I feel like it.
I do hope you're here for good reason.
Nope, no good reason at all since I have no fucking food to cook. So, where's my...
Greetings. I'll need to adjust my schedule for this.
The camp's quiet today.
Indeed. Okay, I'm done getting his fucking...
Hungry? I can fix you something.
But I still always greet. It's just polite. I mean, come
A fine warrior always keeps his belly
What,
full.
animals around here? Okay, yeah, I need to buy shit and all kinds of stuff. I want prepared meals that are big on health.
You needed a bite.
Anything over 100 health, please. Buy it all.
Just got this in today.
I'm running a stamina mod right now, so stamina is not a concern for me. So I literally am just looking for fucking...
It's gonna be delicious.
basically protein. These things.
I could cook
all
something
for
up for you.
Health, and more health. Oh, I can see those ones. That harvest balls. Those are what you want to have when you're fucking battle a boss.
It's about time you got hungry.
Just looking at what I have to sell to see if I want to make another stop. Well, we
It's
need to stop
about
the
time you
supervision guy
eat
anyway.
proper meals instead of snacking all the time. Why carry all those trade goods on you? Just leave them with me.
Okay. I want money. Alright, I'm gonna look at 5,000, see if that does something. And it doesn't happen instantaneously, I don't think, so it's like, yeah, I just gave them
You
all
could
this.
fatten. Once you have another load of trade goods, bring them right to me.
What's up, bro?
Looking for someone to join your journey?
Maybe. I'm down. Actually, there's probably something more important than this to do, I bet. Actually, can we do this yet? Skill requirements not met. Wait. Yeah. I think we need somebody with... What? Well, it just says one level of construction. 6 people, though. Okay. They don't all have to be construction people. What is that? Is that 6? You need more camp bombs. You fucking dick. Bitch.
What sort of warrior are you looking for?
The kind who can get shit done. This is the new now. Our cabbage harvesting folk. I don't have anybody that can make wine yet, I don't believe. No, I got one basket weaving dude. I think he's my only engineer too. No, the Paul Staff's also an engineer. That's it. I just got my wagon built like yesterday, so and I'm 320 hours in. What's that tell you? I'm not sure. Okay. So I want to save construction, guys. Yeah, double bonus. There we go. Send my guys on a variety of things. Really Kalmuk left. Okay. Why we gonna waste them on fucking? I don't know. When he's got construction skills. Well, let's see the other options. See, yeah. I don't think we can do this. One engineer dude. And then yeah, I need more camp. Oh, it needs materials too, like
Looking for anyone specific?
damn it. Trying to move too fast to the fucking menus. Stupid. You pretty much always send them to fucking do milking, it seems like. I'm assuming the log bonuses for those two, so that's a good one. Getting plus 40. Still can't do anything with this one. Oh, maybe. Nope, need more campfires. Don't have any swordsmen. No swordsmen available. Farming, more farming. If they have any fishermen available. Maybe not. Fucking painter. I would have laughed. Yeah, just about sent everybody out. Meet the conditions for dispatch. Can't find anything. Can't do anything engineering. It's just not going to do that. It's like, no, fuck you. So what, that's a smithy. That's a smithy. Okay. I don't think I have any smithy things going on. Ugh, just need any. I've been on this game a lot in the last few days, like a crazy amount. I won't retire to be embarrassing. Still a little bit embarrassing.
Got a job?
It's so fun.
Take care now.
Okay, so we've got them doing stuff. Oh, I want to see something else. I know there is stuff.
I'll keep it safe, you have my word.
This I'm doing an experiment on. I was able to rebuy it from him earlier for 1 silver, and I want to see what I can sell it for out in the world. If I can make a profit on it or not. Okay, I've been contemplating trying this thing out. It's not. I mean, it's not real fancy looking. It's kind of cool because it's got the knife tips, but otherwise, it's really not that fancy.
Need something? Come back when you've more stuff to leave with me.
It's not.
Good to see you.
Royal trade's the best way to make coin.
I don't plan to do alchemy anytime soon. Flawless stone. Nice. Maybe I should have kept that for myself, probably. I did need to dye this fucking hat, so let's...
You got any good? Stay sharp out there.
Because I'm all about style.
Good to see you.
Hello.
Cutter is character.
Looking to add some color?
I am.
You can count on have a colorful day.
That hat on. Otherwise, can't color. You only color stuff that you're actually wearing. I changed my cape at some point by accident. What the fuck am I doing? I'm all over the goddamn place. Yeah, there's my shit. And then I like this one a lot too. I found that on the world too. Don't remember where. That was a while ago. But it's pretty classy. I just think it's pretty classy. But I don't know that it necessarily goes. Well, yeah, it does kind of go. I mean, not the hat was standing. I'll think about that. In the meantime.
Looking to add some color?
Oh. Okay, so I gotta take this off. Let's see.
I specialize in have a colorful day. I specialize in transforming garments.
Clever. A smooth burlap. And let's see what it looks like with this repair. Textures do change. Yeah, it's not as smooth, which I actually prefer. But I like it a little textured.
I specialize in Looking forward to your return.
That's my normal hat. I like this hat. I don't know why. It just looks. It's got that cool, rakish fucking tilt. I don't know. It's cool. It's just me. Here we go. That's pretty impressive. Even without frame generation on, having the DLSS 4.5 on, definitely still, it does feel smoother. And this is VSync right now, so this is either running at 240, 120, or 60. It's definitely not 60 more than that. Yeah, I dig the color. He was predominantly red. I had him all out in red, which was cool too. But I don't know. I just think this is less fancy and more workmanlike, while still being, still being decorative.
Salutations, wanderer. To sin and feel nothing is to let the soul wither. Pray to Solomon. Seek repentance.
Someone told me Payloon has lots of great grown-ups.
Okay.
Of all times, I'm short on material. Now,
How could I have not discovered this already. Where the fuck are we at? We're right outside Hernan, right? Yeah. That's
A hearty good day to you.
330 plus hours, people. And I'm still discovering stuff in fucking Hernan. Come on. How is that even possible?
What?
Okay. Well, I was looking for a grindstone or an apple, but I guess there's no one there. Oh, okay, never mind.
Cut it out!
Oh, sorry.
Why is that man so bloody lazy?
I just like to talk to you without running you
Why
over.
is that man so bloody lazy?
Made it back alive. Wish I felt good about it. Think I'll head to the tavern to drown my thoughts in ale.
A pox on you and yours.
A pox on you. Oh, it's a tent. I'm gonna jump on top of the signpost. That's how they react to you. They're like, oh, I really don't want to fight. Don't make me. This weather change. I love the rain. It's so fucking dope. It's just relaxing as fuck. Yeah, the sound is great.
Well met, friend.
I like how they cover themselves in the rain. Everybody's getting out of the rain. He just stayed out here. Ooh. First time I even came close to a lightning strike. It's so excellent. The rain coming off the roof over there. Seeing where the wind takes us. And we're back at home. Are you serious? That's crazy. I wasn't even trying to do that. I wasn't even trying to do that. That's funny. That's a sign, I guess. So we should stop and talk to that guy. Maybe I can fucking get some shooting motion now like I could be 5 minutes ago. I don't know. That's funny. Yeah, wasn't
I'll
even trying
keep
to
it
do that,
safe,
dude.
you have my word.
Ah, here we go. Well, at least I could do one thing.
Royal trade's the best way to make coin.
That's what I've heard.
I'll be here if you need me.
Thanks. You're a prince. Currently dispatched to Oakenshed. Okay. Okay, so I have missions available with those guys, but I've assigned them out to missions, so they're not in the camp to talk to right now. See, before I wouldn't understood what that meant, but now I do. Restore the abyss. Man, I'm just not good at puzzles. If there were people in the chat right now, then I would go up to the fucking abyss and maybe get some help with some puzzleage. I don't remember unlocking all this. I did spend quite a bit of time up in the abyss, like on Saturday. That's so weird. See, why are these marks here? I don't remember putting those down. 70, 20,000 provisions. I mean, I'm assuming if I'm doing those kind of missions, then that shit's gonna happen over time. I could go logging, but I don't know how long it would take to get 10,000 pieces of lumber. Guessing a while. Everybody's out doing shit right now, so I can't assign anybody for that kind of stuff. Still, like, the only way to trade with the trade groups is to take the wagon out, though, right? Which is what I really don't want to fucking do. I really don't want to take the fucking wagon out, man. I don't. All right, I'm going to take a break here. I need to get something to eat, and then I shall return. Again. Lay down and sleep. Okay, I'll be back on probably about an hour. I'll put a post up. I'll put a post up like half an hour before I'm gonna come back on. Peace and love. Thanks everybody who stopped in. I do appreciate it very much. And you know, if you have some suggestions for anything, games to, I have like the entire top 10 right now as far as what's out there. So if there's something else you want to see, let me know. I'm just so sucked into this game right now that it has consumed my life. All right, I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Thanks. Game Jones out. Peace.